Round one got off to a pretty solid start, all things considered, on the Platinum Tour this week. We are back for round two at Necedah Golf Club Tour by Mayday. We're moving to the second tee set here. White tees, round two, high winds out of the southwest. Moderate fairways, moderate greens that are moderate speeds. So winds stay on, well, actually, winds go from medium to high, so winds pick up. Everything else gets a little softer and slower, which should hopefully mean that we have a better chance of scoring. Obviously going to have to dial in the high winds here. Still make some good contact with shots. But I'm looking forward to round two. I think we have a shot to put something pretty nice together. So let's get things going. Touch on the slow side, but that's going to find ourselves center fairway, which is absolutely perfect for us to start this tournament. Round off. Now, thank you very much for everybody being here today. If you're watching over on YouTube and you're enjoying, please consider dropping a sub. It goes a long, long way for me. I would greatly appreciate it, and then you also won't miss any of the rounds that we have going forward. Hey, what's going on, Capo? I've been pretty good, man. How about yourself? The golf's been going well. IRL's been going well. We're getting into the warmer weather. I just got some golf grips and re-gripping stuff ordered. Gonna do that this weekend. Hopefully get out to the range when it's a little bit sunnier out. It's supposed to rain on Saturday, so. All right, this 9-iron is looking to go just a little bit long for us. We've got that hill, but I think I would rather just bring this ball up a little bit more. Not leave a downhiller if possible. Good strike. Feel like I'm going to leave it a little left, though. Yep. Yeah, just hit that one a little. Expected the push to the right, hit it a little on the straight side there. So we've got a lot of break at our feet, but then it flattens out pretty quickly. So I think if we can get the early part of this break down, which is gonna be tough. Okay. So it took us what, 4 holes, I think, to find our first birdie yesterday. We'll take the first one on hole 1 here today. Hey, what's going on, Jet Ski? How are we? Okay, so let's see here. We play this into the wind short. We're gonna have a long one. I'm gonna go a little bit bolder. I'm gonna play a lofted driver here. Try and use this wind to knock it down. That kind of carries a bit far, but it might sit soft. No. Okay. So I was trying to get a... I guess that was a little bit aggressive. I was thinking that the loft into that... But I guess it's downhill, and that's the part that I didn't quite factor into it. So we're a few yards too long. It's going to be a really tough shot from this lie. Everything's going to want to kick out on us. But I think we should still have a chance. Let's see here. 149, call it like 145. We're not going to lose 16 yards from the high roll here. From the high roll, we're going to be probably about 10 yards long. From the low roll, though, we're quite short. That's 130 on the low. Gonna try and run this pitching wedge up. Oh, we caught too much of it. I didn't think we would get that much out. Just really, really went through the wind. Also, I think my music crashed. All right, 134's up the hill here. Gotta make sure that we give it enough. So this is gonna play into the flat. We're on an uphill lie. I want to make sure we get enough release on it. Oh! Caught it on the dunk. Caught it on the dunk. Hit it a little hard, but that last hop was right in the perfect spot. Okay, then. Okay. We'll take it. This is such a hard drive. So we went for it yesterday. Ended up in that bunker. Hey, thank you, Capo. It's moderates, but I still feel like this might bounce through. Maybe we'll play a little bit of draw into it. It's hanging out. It's moderate fairway here. I just need it to take enough kick to the left and get on the ground so it rolls. Okay, we're good. It's all about getting, like, these drives where you're trying to stay out of bunkers and stuff. It's all about, can you get the ball on the ground and rolling? When it bounces and bounces and keeps on bounding down, that's when you really run into some issues. Now, we might be able... This wind down the hill just a little... It's going to carry it just a touch. Okay, I don't want to like get too crazy with the shape here. I don't want to get too crazy with it, but I do need to respect it. So I'm trying to play like a touch of loft, touch of backspin. We're going to go long. I hit that fast. Stay right. That's in the bunker left. Oh, what a kick. What a kick. What a kick. What a kick. Well, that certainly changes things. Holy cow. Okay, gotta convert the luck. Gotta convert the luck. Holy. That's some wild stuff. That's some wild stuff right there. Okay. Suddenly a fast shot that I think is bunker bound, turns into a relatively tap-in eagle. Yeah, that's pretty decent. All right, better to be lucky than good, they always say, and I guess that's for very good reason. Now, can we get this 8-iron out on top of the ridge? And I think we can. I think I'm gonna give this, let's see here. So if this is like 13 miles an hour, say it carries, it's downhill 6. 83, that's 4 yards short. Like 3/4 backspin on it. Baby fast. The 3/4 backspin, it's moderate, should bite fairly well. Wow, okay. I thought that would land a little softer, but it is a little bit downhill up here, so I guess that makes a bit more sense now that we see it. But that means that we have an uphill putt coming back up the hill, so there's certainly a chance. A lot of break in this middle section here. I went on a little bit of feel there and added a little bit more, but clearly that part that I was thinking broke a lot definitely broke a little bit more. But that's tough. We hit it a little bit long. I thought just the backspin was going to be enough for us. But that's not the case. Okay, so this was a drivable par 4 in round 1. Now we're going to have to play it potentially back. I guess the question is a 20-something yard, 20 to 30 yard splash shot, or even like a flop shot there that bad? I don't know that it is. Like, I'm okay being somewhere down in that bunker. Now this is right side bunker, which I would rather be left, which that's a nice kick. I know this is a bit downhill, but hear me out. It's moderate. 24 yards, you've got 70% lie here on average. So let's take it back to 28. 26. Full off, full backspin is like 23. It's uphill, so that's 22. So 2 foot before it is here. The moderate kick and the... Yeah, maybe put it like half backspin, 3/4 instead, like not to completely whip it. And what, that kicks right to left, so you play it. Should have played it full off, full backspin, but yeah, hindsight's 20/20. I still think that that's like a reasonable play. You know, it's to 8 feet. I don't know that I'm gonna play it to 8 feet from further very often, just given the way that this pin is tucked in here. I'm gonna play this aggressive. Okay. Maybe a little bit dangerous on playing the aggro line there, but I don't know how that break is going to play fully, so I want to take a little bit out of it if I can. All right, 7-iron uphill. I think this is going to be 6, because 6 yards off of here is already 180, and you're playing slightly into a headwind. So this would be 190, slightly into a headwind. You've got, what, 8 or 9 miles per hour of wind? I'd rather be probably touch left. Wind's not really in play here, so... It's tough because this is a 6 and it's probably going to run, but I can only play so much loft on it. I knew that I did not hit that the way I wanted to. That was always going to be a tough... That was always going to be a tough ask there. Quite a lot of break. Quite a lot of break. And it honestly gets worse the more that you go out. It honestly gets worse the more that you go out from here. Okay, let's just think about, like, how we would like to go about this, because you're gonna hit it firm, but we also know that that firmness is only gonna get us so far in terms of that break. And then it's coming down, and there's still a little bit of turn, so maybe something in here. I think I need a little bit more. Oh! I thought I had it. I thought I had it. I really, like, as that was coming off the crest there, I was like, okay, we may have actually read this one. No dice. No dice. That's 321, 330. I'd have to hit that just over to carry. And, like, thinking about this, I feel like I'm bringing that tree into play, so I'm gonna go 3 wood. As much as I don't love what this does to my approach distance comparatively, I don't think I have a reasonable enough tee shot there trying to stretch it. So we've got to take 7-iron, maybe. Because again, this is like, can you get enough off of the 6? But I also don't really trust. Always play the smart shot, Tex. I don't know about always, but yeah, most of the time should probably be playing the smart shot for sure. Okay, so this plays 4 or 5 in. Trying to get 6 yards. I think I'm okay with that. You know, at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta play the shot for content, or you gotta take the risk to try and score. 177, wow. Okay, that ended up being about 4 yards short. That's definitely not what I would call ideal. That is definitely not what I would call ideal. Hey, what's going on, Pat? How we doing, man? Welcome on in, everybody from Pat's stream. We are playing our Platinum Tour rounds at the moment. Having a pretty solid start. Trying to see if we can tack on another one. That one's for you guys. So yeah, we went birdie, birdie, eagle. to start. We're currently 6 under through 7, 12 under in the first round. Got ourselves to 18 under at the moment, trying to put something pretty nice together here in round 2. Push ourselves up the leaderboard a bit. That doesn't seem like a fun shot, so I think we have to go somewhere in here. But how was the stream, Pat? I assume you're still working on Final Fantasy VII, right? Oh, lost to Mr. Captain Kirk in match play. Okay, so you're taking off from TGC, but still squeezing in some golf. Very nice. Very nice. I mean, not nice that you lost, but you know, good to see you playing. All right, gonna try and de-loft this one in. Try and make sure we're right-hand side enough for safety. Good strike. Left myself a little short because I did put some spin on it to stop it. I just thought maybe if we're de-lofting with the sand wedge, we'd want to roll too much. But this is certainly in make range. Like, the break isn't crazy enough, I don't think. There we go. Nice. Very, very nice. Joined my Hades run, so I'll play that game lately. Yes, we, I think did our 16th run last night. Beat Hades for the first time. So we've gotten to Hades 3 times. The last 3 runs we got to him. Got him to the start of second phase the first time. Got him later in the second phase. Or no, yeah, like just got barely into first phase, died. Got more into second phase the second time, beat him the 3rd try. So I've been enjoying it. We're gonna give it a few more attempts, see if we can maybe beat some more runs, get a little more story out of it. But yeah, I've been enjoying that game quite a bit. Have it on Switch and PlayStation. It seems like a good Switch game. If it runs well on Switch, it's a nice little, like, shorter game to play on the go. Makes your thumbs hurt and sore. How hard are you spamming your buttons? I guess pretty hard then, right? Alright, so if this plays down to like 143 or so, 12-mile-an-hour wind at the back, kind of off the edge. Probably plays somewhere in here. Now, I just don't know on the moderates, does that bounce up? Because I could also try and play this in a way, 158 into like the upper 160s and play some off of it, which I think might be the way we have to go. I think trying to, I don't know, it's still going to take a little kick with the moderate, but I think the loft, I think that's the shot we have to take. Just like try and get the loft on the pitching wedge. Stretching the gap wedge just seems like a more dangerous play for me. I have to somewhat protect this putt though, which is kind of scary. But it's like a semi-protect, because I'm fairly confident in my read on it. Hey, what's going on, Mike? Grids extending into the fairway? Or just, yeah, so the grids are extending into the fairway because The course is designed with extended fringe because the fringe has slightly less friction than the fairway, so it kind of extends the false front a little bit. Though it's a bit dependent on your green speeds. Like, it's really on the, like, super fast stuff. Alright, so this is again... Okay, so we played this and it was like 6 in our face, which is gonna be about 4 short. Right? So if that's the case, then we need to de-loft it just a little. Try and get ourselves up right around pin high. Underhit it though. Come on, Colby. Over de-lofted it, so it's gonna work. Wow, alright. Oh, you know what? It's probably because that played 6, but it was on an iron, and this was a wedge. Now my man is trembling. You can see him just shaking his putter in absolute fear of this putt. And I don't blame him, because these grids are much steeper than they appeared to be at first glance. How's it going, Mikey? How we doing, man? Good to see you, good to see you. All right, so now the question becomes... I think I need a little more. Didn't quite hit it firm enough. But yeah, I didn't feel good about that at all. I don't know if I need to look at it again or just trust to hit a little bit firmer. That's really, really difficult. There's way more break in that putt than one might expect. This feels like it should get down around pin high, which means we need to peel it back a little. Take that bounce. Let this peel out to the right, and then it's gotta kick back towards the hole. It's a good strike. Left it out a little bit too far right. So it should go left, but above the hole. Yeah. Alright. Looks like this might be flat enough for us still. So a little bit of movement left early and a little bit of movement right late. Feels like a touch more to the right. There we go. There we go. Rebound off of that par. Putting together a solid round at the moment. And now we've got this drivable still. I think if you play this normally, you still drive out the back. So what I just wonder... It's all downhill there, and then you've got the short-sided chip up. That's obviously a tough one to take, and if you don't get there... It's a good strike. Didn't put it left enough. This is gonna be interesting. Took off too much. Wow, I'm surprised that that holds there. I thought for sure we're heading into the ditch, which is probably a bit tougher than we'd like it to be here. Now this is from the fringe, a little bit longer and a little bit downhill. I'm gonna give it still just a little bit. Let's see. Because with this shot, lofted somewhere back here. Not bad. Not bad. It would have been a little bit much to chip this one in for eagle 2 rounds in a row, right? I think so. Wow, okay. Almost hit that high. I don't know if that was a pace thing or just gave a little bit too much credit to that break, but that was certainly closer than I anticipated. Now that's 318 to cover the bunker. We've got 317 plus some wind. We're not going to be quite uphill enough. I think we can. I think the big thing with this, we're going to go a little right and then need to come back left. I think I just have to make sure we give it enough. Okay, got the 101. That's all we needed it to be. I just need to make sure that we didn't do something stupid, hit it like 99% into the lip, and just completely ruin this hole. Because now that we've made the smart drive, we've opened up, like, yes, it's a back hole location, but 8-iron carrying out, you get the initial bounce. It's not downhill behind, so you can give it a little bit on the brakes. Hit it a little bit slow. 100% though, so it might still be okay. It's just a little short, but once we're back here, fairly flat. So I think as long as we can get this little bit of break read correctly. Just, it's slightly downhill, but I'm not like overly concerned about that. Oh! That was a bit violent. That was a little violent. Oh man, okay. Can't say I saw that one. I thought we had pulled that one off. Okay. That stings. That stings, but now we just try and recover from that. 264. Probably losing close to 20. 244, now you're back here. This is gonna end up even shorter. Do you have to partial drive for this? This hole is screwing with me. Got clarked. I get that one. That one definitely Definitely a bit closer to what he had happen. This is like, do you play it up here and get it deep and then it rolls down? I just don't see how we get 264. If we land somewhere up in here, I think I have to try and overpower this. I mean, if this doesn't get it, that I was completely in the wrong on everything. That's a shot. That is one heck of a shot. I think that's a par hole. I think that's a par hole. Hey, thank you, Wizard. Punch the driver tag. I thought about it, but the driver is 242 carry with headwind. I'd have to mess with that shot, though. Like, I don't think that the driver rolls through enough. It's 134 greens. Like, I think if the greens are faster, then maybe that's the play. But at that speed, I don't know. I didn't like didn't like how it felt. That was looking like for a second in air, I'm just gonna go and plug myself into the bunker, and I was not prepared for for the mental weight that would put on me. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. We just perfect drive straight into this bunker. Like, how did we not carry it? But we're good. We're good. I'm gonna give this like 3/4 backspin. I think this should do just fine. I'm gonna play it just a little more right, or a little more left to be safe here. A little fast, that's okay. This bite will be nice. Perfect. I had this feeling the way that was playing there that if I left it, we were gonna end up too far to the right. Okay, we're gonna hit this, and it's gonna turn at the feet and still turn there. I gotta give it a little bit more. That's like fully feel for me at that point. There's just enough break in such a small area. All right. 653 yards into win, so some would say that this tee shot doesn't really matter. That's why I went for the overpower there. We hit it fast, almost put ourselves out of position, but really what I'm trying for is like, do we get the craziest best lie possible? And the answer is absolutely not. We're gonna drive her off the deck to like here, so now it's just a matter of laying up to a number we like. Back pin. So not a ton of room to sit it behind and spin it, which means we probably want enough distance to... You either want to pitch it or be even further back so you're hitting something that rolls through. So I think we want to go down to pitch territory. Oh, I played that. That's not great. I hit that slow. Lucky kick, but you gotta pay attention, sir. You gotta pay attention. Can't be doing those shenanigans. Okay, so the uphill lie pretty much takes us just past the hole. Downhill lie taking us a little further. Say straight headwind, I'd play this 6. So diagonal. Still maybe 4. I'm gonna give this just a little bit of D-loft. I think the wind is gonna be enough to stop it. Touch fast. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let's get this drive right in the fairway. I don't think we played this one out enough to the right. Like, hit it a little fast, bring it in a little left, which means, like, our approach angle, we just have a little bit less room to work. So just gonna have to err on the side of caution to land, like, probably somewhere back here. I think chasing the pin and landing short could be problematic. I think there's flat enough just long and right. So that's probably where we'd rather be. So you have like 10 miles an hour here. Yeah, I'm gonna play this stock. Underhit it. So we're still going to end up playing our landing zone into that uphill, but it's a 6-iron, so still should have a little release left in it, even though it's moderate 134. But as we can see, not a lot. All right, up and in, up and in. One more par 5 to go. One more par 5 to go. 566 yards, pin all the way in the back. I'm going to go with this in a way that I think we can... Got to be careful here with this tee box. Shape it around, but also get a lot of distance out of this to try and give ourselves the best chance at another eagle here. Hey, what's going on, Scotty? How we rocking and rolling today, sir? Let's call it 14. So we'll give it a solid like 12 at the back, 208. Land it somewhere in this vicinity, and then you've got... Moderates still roll out. I think give it 6-iron. Give it the roll here. Doing all right here? Yeah, man. 14 under on the round with what will hopefully be a sniff at eagle here. Good strike to end it on. 99% though might be a little bit too short. So this is gonna, yeah. I got too concerned about the way that the 6-iron was gonna roll out that I think we just took way too much off of it. So let's try and feel one here. So you're gonna get this thing turning. Push it out even more to the right. Wow, I didn't make that easy on myself, did I? 134s that just doesn't turn the way that I'm, like, thinking it's going to. Alright, well, you know, not my finest work. Not my finest work, but... I don't think we're, like, down for the count here, either. No! Alright, so we had two of those downhill breakers, one lip out, one just miss. I can't believe... I'm still happy with the 14 under. Left the 6-iron that short. I think I just thought that wind was gonna, like, send it, and then it's moderate with the uphill, and it just kind of caught it. I'm so scared going out the back that I don't even give it a chance. And then we misplay that. But overall, like, still a very solid round. We play ourselves up a few spots after that first round. See if we can keep the ball rolling here through rounds 3 and 4. But yeah, gotta be happy with the 14. But you're always gonna have stuff you leave out there, so we're not gonna dwell on that. We're gonna take 14 and we're gonna roll into the weekend.